Give us Black Devil Barabbas. But, and therefore, the Supershell Savior was killed. But after 3 days passed.
Hey, I'm washing my hands of this.
Okay, no, that's probably a good idea. Hey, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Supershell Mildly Heretical Story. I'm the Mysterious JG. He's... Oh, hold on! This is sudden, but I, the Timekeeper, promise I will deliver a message of cash.
It's the Cashman!
He's giving us cash! I divided my secret stash with you, Avat. Avat received 14,190 pearls. Yeah, man,
That's a good number.
Thank you for looking that shit up. We're gonna be constantly requesting a message of cash.
Well, it's apparently random, so I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes it's super low, but still.
Yeah, I would think if you keep asking for the same thing over and over, it may be smart enough to make your returns diminish. But yeah, they loaded it up with a good amount. So it's been more than 3 days for you, less than 3 days for us. But he's gonna whack it, which now that's making me regret even more that we went with the Easter story. Because previously it had been about masturbation, and now it's about our Savior.
Well, I mean, we're the ones coming out from behind the rock this time, so we're our own personal Jesus.
Yeah. Somebody hear your prayers. Someone to whack it. Sweet Shroom and the Moss Babble.
He's such a sweet shroom.
See, these guys reordered themselves. Like, Ernie went to the front row. Yeah, Ernie, like, pushed his way up to the front for that fight. That's interesting. I hadn't really noticed that until now. Oh, and I failed to, this won't mean anything to you because you're not watching the appropriate series, but I didn't immediately summon my new summoned creature in the hopes of earning part-time hero points.
I can tell by those words what series you're talking about, though.
Oh, you must be two-timing
Probably a Final Fantasy game?
Ah, okay, good. Either you're lying to make me feel better, because I was about to accuse you of two-timing me and watching Lethal stream Yakuza Like a Dragon rather than me recording it. Alright. Let's look for places to teleport. This guy just, I think, changes the name of the boat. He might be the guy we talked to switch party members. But I think what we decided to do... last time, this didn't serve any purpose, we found out. But we did go to Grim Castle, right?
But it does serve a purpose this time.
It does serve a purpose. So we were like, hey, King, your daughter's safe. And he's like, oh, whatever. But now, we've got the gold book, which I think is one of the treasures he was looking for. Maybe we can take a look. It's in a gold book. The cover is gilded. I was about to say, oh, look, we've got 2 Aura Stones. And I was like, oh, no, wait, we've got Aura Stone 1 and Aura Stone 2. So we do have 2 Aura Stones.
Yeah, the generals keep collecting them for us. Let me just go take them.
Aha, I see you located the gold book. Far more important to me than my daughter. Excellent, this deserves a reward.
Oh, what are we going to get?
King awarded you the Priest Medal.
Ooh.
This treasure you found will be properly displayed, so the people may enjoy it too. Oh, the treasure. I thought he meant our priest medal would be. And I was like, well, how is it a reward to us? I'll send it over to the King's Museum straight away. Woohoo! The one we built in Gram City.
Ooh, we gotta go check that out now.
You find it'll be a worthy addition. Go now, and please keep looking for treasure.
Cool. Tell me if you see my daughter.
Dad. I wonder what the priest medal does. And despite the temptation, I'm not going to make any allusions to anything that might be happening with priests. We can wear the warrior medal, which I guess has been sitting here not getting used, and I wonder who has the option of wearing the warrior medal. Looks like any of the guys can, and the priest medal is for... I don't know who the hell the priest medal is for. I do know that apparently we never equipped her, and she still got out of that battle alive.
Oh, she's got a Quister's hat. I think that we may have specifically taken her stuff off because we thought she was going away soon.
Which, well, she did. She got kicked out of the party and then came back.
Oh, right. That's right. Because
we rescued her from Mush King, yeah. Normally, I'd like to give our weakest character our best accessories, but giving her extra melee seems kind of stupid. This really belongs on Avat. All right, so we got to go to Grand Gram City to get enough of them golden grams, and also because I'm curious, like if I don't play the game for a freaking week, which is likely, can we get a message of cash? Like this might be our experiment. Will we get a message of cash, or like if you're not playing when the time hits, you just don't get it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Do your messages queue up?
We did get our boobs.
We got our boobs.
Way back when.
Will we get an answering machine message of cash?
Hey, I tried to send you cash, but you didn't accept the
the charges.
The payment fast enough, so the bank reversed it.
Hey, I tried to send a message of cash to Dr. Zinni Bumbach. So you get no respect. Now, we'll spend the entire video looking for...
Isn't that Ramelia's, like, buddy?
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, so like the beginning of the game.
Dark magic. I seem to recall hearing about some way to dispel it. First, I would need to conduct an investigation, so try to be patient.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, friend, but, is this a museum by any chance?
Talking about dark magic.
Oh, stamp booth.
Oh, how many have we collected so far? Try exchanging.
Honorable at that? Well, I see. Here is your progress report. You have 9 stamps.
That's not bad.
This makes you eligible for a prize.
Oh, yeah.
As long as he doesn't take our 9 stamps, like, you have to wait and exchange them all at the end when you have all of them to get the good prize.
Well, if we find that out.
More stamps out there.
Too late.
Yeah, now that we've doomed ourselves forever to a crappy prize. Let's see.
Hey, we got a fairy prescription. I think you know what that is. It's probably crystal meth.
Why would a fairy prescription be crystal meth? You think fairies are tweakers?
I do.
Okay, that's enough. If I'm missing something, let me know. Use R button to search. Okay. Yep, that's 9, all right. Wait a second. What's that? Location? Oh, the location changes as you...
They tell us what they are. Nice.
That's really... Yeah.
Later will be, yeah.
Like, I know you usually reserve the word nice for when the number 69 appears on screen, but I think in this case it is warranted. That's going to help us a lot.
What does a Fairy RX do?
Fine.
I gotta know.
Cover full HP and MP 1.
Eh. I mean, it's good. It's an elixir, but, like...
It's not a mega elixir.
Oh, gosh, no. Not even close.
It's not like Alchemist Mega Potion where you can just churn them out automatically. This might be the museum right here. Yep. We probably shouldn't barge in without being asked if there's a mandatory donation. Welcome to
King Graham's treasure collection. Now on exhibition.
It's Grand Graham, lady. Amazing, huh?
Oh, I fell down the stairs again. He got game over. That's King Graham. Instead of wandering around inside here, I should be out looking for treasures.
Particularly since this place kind of sucks, there's one treasure.
It doesn't seem to even be the first one.
The gold book of village life was not destroyed, found by Fire Shell Hero Avat. I mean, eventually treasures start showing up that were found by someone else. I like how they have over here 2 swords over here, 2 shields over here. Yep. It's like, oh, there's a hidden door here. It means there's an armor shop. Being the museum guard is a tough job. They expect you to protect it with my life.
Yeah, there's no way I'm laying down my life for a book.
He would not make a very good religious zealot.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was well worth our time.
I do like that it has a longer name that implies that it's got some sort of lore, and then they give you none of it.
This is a sacred book of Confucius. It's full of wisdom. You can't read it. It's in Chinese.
Now, it's too bad that it isn't an hour later, because apparently that's when you get to go to that mountain that we were at recently. It's got a time temple near it.
Oh, well, we meant to hop down into the... I meant to set up another Cashman message anyway. So we could go there.
Well, the time temple
Oh.
is near where we got Andre, but like you have to be there at exactly 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. It's a 12-hour clock.
Ugh, no, I can't. I got other things. I got...
Yeah. But what's it got inside? It's got inside, just so we know, an insect edge, 15,000 pearls, and a gold badge.
Have we done
Notes?
Have we done everything we need to
Nothing.
do for it?
You just need to go there at the right time.
Oh. Well, we got to talk about that then, because we might have to figure out so this is not
At
the
some
week.
point, there's one that's at 9 p.m., which will be easy to do.
Yeah, we can do the 11 o'clock one sometime, but not this is not going to be the night for it.
No.
All right. You know how the Cashman talks, right? 'Cause this
Oh, yeah! Did you know 343 days have passed since you first arrived in Colorado? I know you must be saying to yourself, geez, I'll give you cash.
All right, skip ahead here. All right, so cash message at won't let me do 24 or no 23. Yeah, never mind. That is what we want.
23 skidoo.
I didn't mean to talk to him again. Frame skipping, not even saving time.
Oh man, you can send them more than one?
Oh man, can we stack up like all the messages? Is that even worth the effort?
I wonder if they...
Oh, message time is already being used.
Oh, so you have to set them at a different time.
We could set. Well, we're not going to record for a week, so we could set different
set it
days. Oh, but that. Okay, I don't think this is worth the effort.
No.
Because everything other than this is all combat stuff. So we'll just check and see if they can both happen.
What we need to do is just before we go into a dungeon, you like set it for,
I feel like it's a fun little bonus that isn't generally really going to make a huge difference, and it's probably not worth the effort to set up.
But then every once in a while,
Except
you
for
get out of a
cash.
fight and you're like, I can't believe everybody died. And he's like, oh, hey, I'm here for a message. Let's just bring everybody back from the dead.
I'm not going to let... Like, freaking Hideo Kojima tried to do that with, like, Metal Gear... The most recent one, Phantom Pain. It was like, oh yeah, different things happen at different times of day, and like things will happen in your camp when you're offline, and it's like, no, you do not control my life with your video game. I'm not going to arrange my real life time around Super Shell activities. You have done well to reach this desert town of Shala. How do you know? I could have just started right outside. I could be born like one town over.
I just warped here.
Yeah.
We've spotted a large, strange dog recently. It's friendly, but it's always runs off. I mean,
Oh,
that kid looks like he has sideburns.
really? You're right. Yeah, and that adds to the kind of leprechaun look, too. A big circus is going down in Galahad Town. No, I don't want to go through the circus section of the game again. I really don't.
Oh, you love it.
I tell you what, like, it's going to be a hell of a lot more efficient this time. There's at least one major time cost that we will be able to figure out where to go. Although I must add, I haven't seen it yet.
That makes one of us.
Ooh. It's like, I can't wait to see the circus. I haven't seen the circus yet. I can't wait to see it. Well, that's probably why you can't wait to see it. If you'd already seen it, even if it was good, I mean, you might be like, eh. There will be, presumably there'll be a stamp here, by the way.
Oh, absolutely there is. I thought half the fun was trying to find it.
Yeah. That's true. Oh, godly treat. I got very excited from that.
Are there stairs on the back of that house you can go down?
Oh, that's a good point.
Suckers. This is what happens when you have walls you can see through. Again, drop.
And a godly treat. Again!
Isn't it disappointing, though, that when you find things in the game, it doesn't say, you know, you found a godly treat, Avatar received a godly treat?
It is a little disappointing, and also, like, I wish it had Final Fantasy X-2 style rockin'. You got a godly treat!
Have you heard of the white beast man who levels whole towns, believe it or not? A guy who fits his description passed through here. Hence why the town is leveled. He said he was heading east.
I don't know if I believe that, Ripley.
Believe it or not.
This windmill pumps our only source of fresh water. But something's gone wrong. We don't know if the problem is underground or what. This could get serious.
These windmills, they kill birds, they cause cancer, they lower property values.
You know, your pump doesn't run when it's not... Hey, I want a glass of water, but the wind's not blowing. I can't get a glass.
He distracted me almost long enough for me to forget that Zerfall far too polite to do any kind of, like, Middle Eastern ethnic stereotype voice for the turban guy.
I had enough of trying to do accents.
Yeah.
I should be able to do.
The windmill is running full power, but struggling to pump water from deep underground. It appears the Iron Scorpion is draining water from the well, but what can we do about it?
Iron Scorpion, that must be a euphemism. There's no way we're going to have to fight an Iron Scorpion to repair your water well.
Also, judging by all the people in the houses, these people apparently are of European descent. They just have...
Oh, yeah, no, this is...
with desert.
Well, I don't know if they're European. They got, like, pink and weird hair colors, but... Yeah, they just put on turbans when they're going out in to deal with the sandstorm, which, you know, makes a lot of sense.
Maybe it's not.
Anyways.
Galahad Town is right over yonder. It's a bustling place with just about anything. Oh, where's yonder? Well, you know, over yonder just a ways. Oh, fine. Southeast.
As the crow flies, or by boat?
It's off into the wild blue yonder. My gramps used to always say that whenever we left for a trip. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. And I said it to Lil Zerfina one time, and now it's required most of the time when we drive anywhere in the car if it's a sunny day.
You know what that means, is that she's destined to join the United States Air Force, since that's their slogan.
Is it?
Off we go into the wild blue yonder is the opening line to the Air Force Anthem. It might be that it's the common cause fallacy that they cropped that phrase from culture, but yeah. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Do, 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 do. Anyway, we got a silver knife, so it's not insect claws or whatever, but it's still good.
Still pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Now, I'll say this. The FAQ that's on Game FAQs says something about getting through... Well, spoiler alert here. This is one of those crappy deserts. It says something about getting through one of those crappy deserts. It actually talks a little bit about how to do it.
Yeah, because I think we missed loots last time, but I didn't think of it as the crappy desert. I thought of it as like
you got so frustrated with
different desert, you know, like it may be associated with a particular figure from mythology.
Oh, Spark. the demon.
Yeah, Sparks Desert.
I bought a new pig a while ago. What? Oh, it's down in my cellar.
No, I'm sorry, you were saying about the crappy desert? It doesn't sound very neat.
Yes, it's the FAQ kind of goes through it a bit, but oh man, I forgot we get interrupted sooner than I thought. Let's see here. So the FAQ's like, hey, you got to go clockwise here and do this. Try to go through some rocks. Like they're going to be closer together. You might not think you can get through them, but you can. And then the guy that made the Japzone thing is like, tip, the walk through walls code works great here. If you get frustrated at the area, I would not usually recommend cheating, but this area can be annoying as hell. So use the code if you have to. There's no simple way to explain this area on how to get all the chests other than trial and error. Good luck. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, you know, I have a certain fondness for Japzone. It's not based entirely on how good it is at describing every aspect of a game.
I love that he's like, this is cheating in a game is the equivalent of talking over gameplay videos.
Does he really say that? Because we know how he feels about that.
You know how he feels about that. It sounds like it's equally as bad, but this desert is so stupid that even he thinks you should be using the walk through walls code here.
It's like a stand-up comedian who says, "No, I'm not saying that a man should strike a woman, but she had it coming." Like Bill Barr kind of routine. I mean, that's always unacceptable, except for this one case. It's you know, you gotta make allowances. So, a hidden treasure out in the desert? Well, the king of thieves in Galahad might know. If anyone knows, he's the one to ask. His name, of course, I forget.
Oh well.
When did you stop beating your wife, sir? Don't answer that question. It's a trap. Haven't found that stamp yet, by the way.
Well, I'll tell you, the stamp is located in the outer section of the town.
So I could probably stop looking at every single box.
Well, unless you want to miss a godly treat.
Or I could start hitting the right button to search, because now I'm thinking I probably wasn't doing that for a few of those.
What business do you have? In an item shop. Oh, buying items? Okay.
You do know we have a policy against masked customers in this shop.
Oh man, we're super close to where that thing is.
Oh boy, I found a stamp.
I'm curious now, how often do you get prizes?
It might be every 5. We might be due for another one.
Oh, stamp.
So, anyway, there's dialogue there.
A giant scorpion has been digging holes in the desert near the iron ore mine.
Sounds pretty neat.
I wonder what that's all about. What's the deal with giant scorpions?
Ooh, what's up with that? What's up with that?
The ore's been played out and there's nothing of value remains.
Oh,
I mean, what's the deal?
are they gonna take? Are they gonna? So they fill you up with bread. What are they gonna do, Dad? Are they gonna take what's left of your steak and sell it to somebody else?
We watched the first episode of Seinfeld 2 days ago. It's not that good.
I was never a big Seinfeld guy. Like, I've seen individual episodes that were good. I'll acknowledge that it got good, but I could also see, like, yeah, it didn't start out perfect.
It did not. Elaine's not even in the first episode.
Well, that was missing. The Eastern Mountain Pass leads to Chimney Town and the Village of Faith. Fort Martinella lies south of those settlements, but the walk is well worth it. You may book passage in Marilena to sail to lands in the southern seas. Somewhere beyond Marilena, I've heard tales of a place where we locals call Dragonbird Mountain. The settlement there supports Draco birds. This is way longer than I thought it was when I started the singing gimmick. Believed to live and breed at about that what?
About that.
Yeah, about that. I'm the monarch of the sea, and I live to breathe. At about that.
So 10 is where you get stuff, and it's a fighter medal, so we already know what that is.
Ah! How did we already end up with one? I guess that's not the only way to get one.
It's not.
Interesting, though, that, so it's, what is this? This is 8? No, it's 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 8, 9, and then 10. So what I'm curious about is how... Euro's 10. Like, I guess they didn't expect you to get that.
Yeah, they thought maybe you wouldn't be looking so hard for stamps so early in the game.
Yeah.
Either that or they added that 10 thing later in the game, and it was like, we're not renumbering all these stamps.
Sure, we'll create new content like Euro's 10. But renumbering stamps? Pah.
Out of here. Do you know how many places that is in the code? I'm not doing it.
But now that you've told me that, we've got to go back and get us our reward. Which isn't at the castle, it's at the town. But then again, they're this far away, even though they're separate teleport locations.
I mean, it's really, you're just really casting, what do you call it? Warple?
Pretty much, it's free Warple. I do find it convenient for the king that there's a mountain range between him and the town he runs, so...
Well, how do you think he prevents...
Yeah, the peasants get uppity, he's got a little bit of warning.
I mean, he's been spending all his money on treasures, I think is actually part of the lore. Instead of, like, keeping up the infrastructure and stuff.
Exchange. Sorry, you can't exchange because you already spent 9 stamps getting that Fairy RX. Eligible for a prize.
This guy's got the 3 E's, which is different from a 4X game.
Magic
3
cube.
E's.
Wait, I thought you said we were going to get a fighter medal. We got a magic cube.
I thought we were, but we got a magic cube instead, so this tells us something about things.
Is it the FAC or Jap Zone that told us this?
It's the fact that told us this.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, we probably just need to put in the walk-through walls code. Then we'll get the item we wanted. So what did we get? A magic cube.
Oh, no, do you know what? The one is different here. It says magic cube or martial medal, which is the fighter thing. He was working off a early beta of this translation. The next one will be 2 different things as well, a ring or a medal.
Oh, man, should we have saved?
I don't think so. We already have one. We got the perfect... What's the magic cube do?
I think it's a consumable one-time use item. Oh, no, recover more MP1. What the hell?
Yeah, it's a one-time.
Okay, it's a one-time. I thought it was like, oh, it's an accessory that means you recover. No, it's a.
Oh,
that's a way worse prize out of those 2.
don't bother trying to reload because here,
Okay.
It is confirmed that items change specific to your time taken collecting stamp cards, like Super Shell Monster Story 1. So the faster you collect cards and hand them in, the better the reward. The second item listed on each stamp are the best items you can get for the amount collected. The 5 and 28 stamp rewards will never change. So the best reward you get for the 28 stamps won't change.
So where we got host here is that the game actually tracks time off my computer's clock and now knows that we started this a year ago. So we're always going to get the worst prize.
Hit pause for a second. Not that pause. I like menu pause. Sorry. Go hit menu.
How many pauses do you think I have?
Well,
4137.
see, our time is 41 though, so like I'm thinking that this time at the bottom is probably what counts for that.
I don't feel like
one would hope.
You know what? Oh,
it wasn't the first game. But...
I was like, you know what? The problem is, I was like, I don't think I was inefficient getting here, but oh no, I was using frame skip to run back and forth in towns,
and to talk to the same person 17 times.
All right, listen. Who?
Listen, that's true, but shut up.
No, I mean it's like that's true, but where did I learn that technique? What person have I been doing Let's Plays with where I've had to like flip my table over and be like, stop using frame skip. You've missed that door 4 times. Anyway, I also appreciate our ship teleported from the castle to the town when it saw that we manually walked over to the town. It's like, oh, these idiots. Let me help them out. Anyway, speaking of idiots, folks, these two idiots will be back next time, and possibly, just maybe, we will be given cash. We'll also have somebody healed, but we won't notice because we haven't been in battle. Catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Oh, I should probably be ready to shut off the video before I outro. Bye-bye, guys.